Hello everyone, this is Rahmat Ali. In this video, we are going to learn three important things about private sponsorship to Canada through Group 5 process. First, we will learn where and how to get the latest version of the three forums and where and how we can get the passport size picture and what are the details that we need to remember. Lastly, I will tell you what are the important documents which you need to scan instead of taking their pictures. Before we download these three forums, there's an application called Adobe Acrobat, which is a PDF reader. So we will get it first. It will help us to fill the forums and have access to it.
So right now I'm in my Google Chrome. You can use any browsers you want. So you go to here and you search for Adobe Acrobat PC and then you press enter. So this first website which says that Adobe Acrobat Reader DC download is the one that you will go for. You click enter. Once the website is fully opened, you scroll down and at the center here it says download Adobe Acrobat. You don't click on this because if you do, then you will get the paid version, but you want the free version. So you'll click on more download options. And then in here at the third version, you'll click on this and in here you will see two versions. You'll go for the second one. And then you press download Adobe Acrobat Reader. Once you have downloaded Adobe Acrobat, the PDF reader, it will look something like this on your desktop. Now you open it, and this would be basically the layout of it.
Now that we know that we have to get Adobe Acrobat, the PDF reader first, now it's time to go and find where and how we can get the latest version of the three forums.
So now I'm back in my Google Chrome. You can use any browser you want. So now we are going to download the latest version of the three forums. So you will type rstp.ca. rstp.ca. You click enter. So now the first website which says Home Refugee Sponsorship Training Program, short form RSTP, you click. Once the website is fully opened, on the top you will see these headings. You'll click on the application and then click on the application forms. Once this page is fully opened, you scroll down a little bit. You look at your right hand side which says forms for the person being sponsored. There are three forms: generic, schedule A, and schedule 2. So for example, I click on generic. Once it's open, this is that please wait. That basically means that I cannot open uh, this form here. So you look at the top right hand side which says open in desktop app. You click. Now the generic application form is opened. So this is basically about your personal details, about everything, your date of birth and the countries and all that. At the end, if you scroll down and come at the end, there is this option which says validate. Now this will help you to remember what are the questions that you missed to answer. So if I click on validate, you will see all these red columns. So these red columns basically says that you forgot to answer this question because I haven't answered any of them. So it shows all of that for me. So that is another way to make sure that you have answered all the questions. Once again, I suggest you guys to make sure you are confident with your English language skills. And if you're not, I highly suggest you approach somebody who does, because you cannot take any risks on filling these forms. Okay, let's go back and take a look at another form. So I'm back in the website where we downloaded the generic application form. So I go for Schedule A this time and see how it looks. Now the same thing says as it said for the generic, that please wait. So that basically all of it means that I cannot open this form here. So I do the same thing. I go on my top right hand side and I see this option open in desktop app. I click on this. Now the schedule A, which is a background and declaration, this is opened and it's the details about your personal history, your activities, and all that. So make sure you read each question carefully and also follow the instructions. So as you can see, for example, in here they say that from to, and in here which says that list all the addresses where you have lived since your 18th birthday or the past 10 years. So it's either the past 10 years or since your 18th birthday. Also says that whichever is most recent. It means you start from present and you go back to the past. So these are something that you need to remember. That's why I highly recommend you to approach somebody who has fluent English. And yes, so this is about the schedule A. So let's go and back take a look at schedule 2. So I'm back in the same website. So this time I try to download schedule 2. We do the same thing. Since we cannot open this form here, I go on my top right hand side, I click on open in desktop app. So schedule 2, which is refugee outside Canada, now this is fully opened. Now this is the most important form of these three. So because in here you'll write down your case narrative, the reasons you escaped your country and all that. So make sure you read the question carefully, you read them twice, and also you need to read your answer 2 times or 3 times to make sure that you are giving the right answer for the questions. And yes, so this is about the schedule 2. These 3 forms require your signature, where I will show you how you can write down your signature and how your sponsor will be able to add it in these 3 forms. Once you have filled the 3 forms and made sure that the answers are accurate and sufficient, it's time for you to sign on a white piece of paper, just like this signature, and then take its picture. And it would be better if you scan it and then send it to your sponsor. They will help you to add your signature and on all the 3 forms.
Now it's time to go to the nearby photo studio to take a passport size picture, and there are some details that you need to write beside them, which I will explain to you shortly.
So right now I'm in a nearby photo studio and I'm taking my passport size picture. Earlier I have explained it to the person in the photo studio that I need the right side of my picture to be empty because I need to write down some important details of mine. So make sure you wear something black or brown because your background would be white. That's basically how the passport size pictures are taken. I've already taken my passport size picture and I've explained to the person that they need to leave the right side of my picture empty because I need to write down my full name in the order of UNHCR, my date of birth, the date of issue, which means today that I'm taking this picture, and the address of this photo studio and the stamp. After writing down the details which I just mentioned, I give it back to them so that they can scan it and send it to me through email. Now I'm on my email and I want to check the photo that the photo studio scanned it for me. I open the email and this is my picture and these are the details. So my full name, the date of birth, the date of the issue means today that I took the picture, the stamp. And the reason that I have not written down the address of the photo studio because it's available on the stamp. But in your case, if the address of the photo studio is not available on this stamp, I suggest you to write down the address of the photo studio below the date of issue.
Now, there are some important documents which we need to scan, such as your UNHCR ID card, back and front, your COVID-19 vaccination card, back and front. I highly suggest you to scan them instead of taking their picture, because if you do take their picture, it will not be clear.
Now I will show you how you can scan some important documents such as your UNHCR ID card. So this is the front of my UNHCR ID card. As you can see, I have scanned it and cropped it. And this would be the back of my UNHCR ID card. Remember, you have to scan both front and back. Once that's done, you will scan your COVID-19 vaccination card. So as you can see, this is the front of my COVID-19 vaccination card, and this is the back of it. So I have scanned my UNHCR ID card and my COVID-19 vaccination card. So if you want, you can convert these images into a PDF. So for those of you, if you're struggling and you don't know how you can convert images into a PDF, you open your Google Chrome or any other browser, you write for convert image to PDF. You open, and the first website which appears, which says convert JPG to PDF, and this website is known as I Love PDF. You click, and then in here says that select image. We select the images that we want to convert. So I go to desktop, I pick up some random images, let's say these two image. I want to convert them to PDF. And as you can see, these are two pages of one PDF, and at the right hand side here are some uh, details which I can bring some changes at the bottom right here as well. So once you're satisfied with the settings, you click on convert to PDF. So it says that my PDF is ready. I have to download it. I download it on the desktop. Once I have downloaded, I can open it, open PDF. So this would be my PDF, two images in one picture. And at the left hand side, you can see that it says 2 pages. Okay, that's it.
With the help of this video, now we know where we can download the latest version of the three forums, and we have to download Adobe Acrobat, the PDF reader, before we get those forms because it will help us to fill them. Also, now we know where and how we can get the passport size picture and what are the important details that we need to write beside them. And we know that it's important that we have to scan our refugee card or UNHCR ID card and our COVID-19 vaccination instead of taking their picture. That's all for now. Bye.